We are very excited to announce our latest application that is not actually on the Salesforce platform. Today, we're going to introduce RenderDraw Installation Assistant. The Installation Assistant was built for customers, for our partners, and for our internal use to really streamline things when it comes to the setup and installation of RenderDraw on your Salesforce org. What we've really done here is distilled down all of the commonalities and steps that we take in order to create and craft a great demo set up for end user usage with our customers, or go through some installation steps as internal users. Now let's take a look. This is hosted again on our web server. And as we get started, when you come to our URL, you're going to go to the type of user you are, and this will be announced to you based off of the email that you get when you're invited to the platform. We'll select internal here because I'm an internal user. And in this case, we're going to see a quick login screen, and this is how we actually get to set up those different workflows and templates. Now, in this case, when we push login with Salesforce, you're going to see a common Salesforce login authentication pop up. Simply select the org that you want, or you can log in with a username that is not part of this. And when you go through this, it's going to be a standard login prompt that requests some permissions so we can install the package that we need to, set up fields and those kind of things. Now, when we close this, you can see we are now connected to that Salesforce org. We can check the org ID based off of what we just logged in on, make sure that that's the one that we want. But from here, you're going to see the underlying templates that are available for you to go through the installation process with. Now, this is different based off of the type of user you are. For instance, our partner users are going to be seeing a lot of things related to setting up demonstrations, same with Salesforce end users, and our customer users are generally for setting up the standardized installation, so you don't have to go through those processes. And this is also a really great way to find out where our latest package is. You can come straight here and install the package if you're a customer and you want to update. So in this case, what happens when we make a selection? Well, selecting the different templates gives us the ability to go and do that unit of work. In this case, the base RenderDraw install is going to be the initial package install for RenderDraw, whereas you'll see other templates available, like the RenderDraw for Revenue Cloud install. We'll run additional templates like the base install and then do some additional work. Now that additional work is based specifically for that underlying use case where we've set up an underlying template for. In the Revenue Cloud use case, we're going to be installing the base RenderDraw package, adding a field to the underlying product object, and then setting up and configuring the Revenue Cloud managed package. This list is going to be ever growing based off of the number of templates that we're going to be creating. And we're going to create a new template every time that we have a common use case or a common demo scenario, such as field service, digital twin, spare parts reordering, or configuring with your favorite configurator, Revenue Cloud, Logic, or anything else. Now, in this case, when we make a selection of which template we want, simply pushing start installation, you'll see we immediately get to work. Behind the scenes, we commit the package install against the Salesforce org. And then once complete, you'll see the step completed successfully, and we can go to a review. Now in review, we have the ability to go directly to the Salesforce org, or if we have any instructions for you based off of that underlying template, you'll see those listed here, such as going to specific records in a demo scenario, or how to activate the demonstration and fluently and easily present it to your end customers. Clicking going to your Salesforce org will take you to the Salesforce org you authenticated in. If you want to do this for multiple orgs, simply start over. You have to log into the other org, and then you can go and apply those changes to an additional org. This is simply the fastest way to install and create either demonstrations or install and set up RenderDraw for not only the customers and partners we have, but internally as well. And this is going to save us and our customers a lot of time when it comes to deriving value from the visualizations that you're purchasing. Now, how does all of this work? Behind the scenes, we actually have the ability to set up these templates, as mentioned before, and that template list is going to be ever growing. So what we do for that is manage templates. And inside of this, you'll see we've got 2 currently installed, several more to come, but each one of these has different commands that we're going to be running against the underlying Salesforce org. Now, with that, we automatically set these up for individual audiences. And with those audience, we typically do some grouping. We have some post-installation instructions that are available for us, and then we publish them whenever they're ready. So you're only going to see templates that are available and tested, and we go through the testing phase in order to make sure this works on our internal orgs before we would release it out to everybody else. As new packages get released, we update and set up the package links inside of our templates, and you have the ability to go in and install based off of that. And again, once you're set up to install, simply clicking through the installation steps, everything else will be automated. There's no need to remember how to set things up. We're doing it all for you per our best practices and per the documentation we have set up. In this case, we're good to go with this template. We would save this off and then publish it, and then you'd see it based off of your underlying audience type. and would be able to quickly and easily install and set up for the underlying use case. We're extremely excited about the Installation Assistant. We really cannot wait to see what you build with it.